That's the team we're gonna do.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood, we're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the San Francisco 49ers.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go in Santa Clara. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They'll go from the gun with Wilson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Gets his tight end on the corner route. Escapes a defender. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
70! 70 Lions!
Here's a throw. That's completed right side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Let's go! Panther 60! Panther 60! Let's go!
From the red zone on first. He's got a man left. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey. Bronco 80. Steady.
They are throwing it again. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. He'll bring up 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Cougar 19. 19, 18. Ready, ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Romadudes, a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's get set. Cut. 180. 180. Cut.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Gun. Cut. 11. Cut.
3rd and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Boys, you got this.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Up down by Fred Warner.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go.
They'll run now on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. And it's caught. Chase has it. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-score game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs. A lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 live.
Wilson on the shotgun handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready?
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, shot. Cougar 19.
He's dropping back to throw. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Now the Bengals have it. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping off that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Returnable from near the end zone. He's going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Motion, motion, motion.
Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Wilson. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 3.
Line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
They're going to try and throw it here. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectiveness.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready.
A give to Wilson up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go. Bronco 80.
Back to throw now. Completed to his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They're throwing it. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers break the tie here in the first. It's Earl Odunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Looking to tack on the point after. It's the point set right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 14.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 21-14, our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll take over here, 1st and 10.
11.
On first down, they'll run. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Right. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow back to throw. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Hand off to the back. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
On 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. 180. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Hits it through the middle. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Nice up. 11. Stop.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Man, he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11 MT.
And this is 3rd down.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. And he sails that one over the end zone.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 1, right?
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
Gun. 11. Big. 11. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Go.
Now Wilson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Deputy, Timberwolf.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
On the ready.
Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Viking 18.
Dropping back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
19.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On one, ready?
1st down now, ball at the 33. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
On 2.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here we go.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They gain 11 on that play, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
12. Here we go, here we go. 180. 12.
Burrow to the air now. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st down, Bengals.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Second down now, 7 to go. They stick with Jacobs. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
On second down, Jacobs. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And this.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown.
The Bengals get some late points and the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, he put 6 on the board for the offense.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Mustang 19.
Now throw to start the drive. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second down pass play coming. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's going to throw it. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
70 Lions.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Cut out left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 19.
Throwing from the gun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Cowboy 80.
Sticking to the air here. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Get set. Yellow. 18.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Bengals get to him and take him down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Third and long, Purdy. That's completed right side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's start.
Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
3rd down. Niners going with some dime coverage here.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
12. Stop.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
Here we go. Stop.
First down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Burrow Goes to the hurry up here.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is third down.
12, 12, 12.
On third down, here's Burrow. Has the open man downfield. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown.
The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
49ers 21.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set, get set. Up.
On the carry, it's Wilson. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Get set, get set.
Purdy throwing here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this to the 6-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting at the 10. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
On one, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. 11 minus. Ready? Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
42. 49ers 28. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
And they're on the 25-yard line.
Don't feel it no more. You were jumping a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding a wave, but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to be a rich when your inside's gone? This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see sore. Life just slows you down. Your body gets acting up. Your mind is
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Outside. Ready? Stop.
It's a give to Wilson. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Get set. Get set. 118. What's up? Up.
They'll go right back to Wilson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 5 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Outside. Up.
Play action now with Purdy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Get set. Get set. 118. Watch out. Up.
1st down throw by Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Finds a seam down the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Get set. Get set.
From the red zone now. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 35.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. They'll take this at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Gun. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Looking right, and he finds him. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
11 MT. Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Handoff running right, Jacobs. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Let's get set. Stop.
Going run again with Jacobs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
'49ers into the dime defensively. 3rd down.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Out close to the 30. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Wilson. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Get set. Right around set. Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. 1st down, Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That Broncos has a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Get set, get set.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Catch made. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Outside. What do you Watch out.
This is Wilson. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Get set.
He's back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I'm one, right?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Outside. Watch out.
Running right with Wilson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Get set, get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Outside.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers in range for a game-winning score. First and 10 from the 32.
Get set, get set. 21, 21. Yellow.
Purdy throwing here. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11. Right, 80. Stop.
He'll look to throw it. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
11.
Setting up to pass. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Big touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Here he is to throw. Brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here we go. Right, 80.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. We pause now for an injured player, and that looks like Josh Jacobs, who's hurt after that play, and in need of a look from the training staff. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Big 13. Big.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
11, Thomas. Here we go. Right, 80. 11. Stop.
Now to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Bengals into the nickel set. 3rd down.
Get set. Watch out. Up.
Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Looking to throw it. He connects downfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Purdy gets this from the pistol. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
On 2.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
On 2, ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's get set. Can.
Burrow to the air now. Forced out to his right. This to win the game. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Returning it from the 4. And he takes the return out of bounds. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. We've got to pause now for an injured player, and not the guy you want to see struggling. That is Brock Purdy, who the medical staff is standing beside.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
All right, going to need the full 10 here on this opening drive of overtime if they don't want to stall out. They'll throw third and long. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up fourth and long. For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
The important part, they've got the lead here in overtime after the short field goal. But with how close they got, the touchdown was in play. You gotta hope that you can get the stop here and not live to regret that series stalling out.
Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long, here's Burrow. That's completed right side. Here he goes again. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals go up by a field goal. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.